Good morning, everybody. This is Jenny Irvine. I am your Well Steps guide on the Stayin Alive account, and we are just thrilled to be here with you guys today to kick off the 2016 program. Before we do, we just have a very short agenda. We want to talk about last year's highlights and then transition into how you can participate for 2016. Now, before we move on, I want to take just a moment to notice all of you that have participated thus far in the program. You guys, as individuals, have made this a huge success. We could not do this without you, especially those of you who are on the Wellness Committee. We appreciate your input, your support, hanging up posters, handing materials out. Really, this has been a wonderful program, and we are really excited to review some of this with you and start looking to the coming year, but wanted to just kind of give a big shout out and a thank you to all of those that are participating and especially those on the Wellness Committee. So let's look at the 2015 program. Overall engagement for the campaigns was at 63%, which is a great number. Typically we see that about at the 40%, so to be 23% over that is great. The overall completion for your campaigns was sitting at 80%, which again is very high. As a reminder, the difference between those two numbers, the engagement percentage shows the percentage of registered users who completed at least 1 week of the campaign, so who are engaging to some degree. And the percentage of completed is going to be those who are engaging who do complete each week of the campaign. So definitely some high numbers there. The third number to note is going to be the percentage of users who completed the surveys at the end of each of the campaigns and reported that they learned something new and changed their behaviors. Because that is really what it's all about, is making a difference and implementing healthy behaviors and healthy lifestyles into our day-to-day. And that percentage is really high at 96 overall. So across all of the campaigns, we had very good participation, but the Move It campaign was the most popular campaign of 2015, which is not a surprise. It is one of our most popular campaigns. It's also the most successful campaign due to a lot of different factors, but one of them mainly being the team aspect of it. So let's talk a little bit about the rewards program. There was also a lot of success in that area. 53% of registered users reached the gold level in 2015 to earn that incentive. 5% reached silver and 8% reached bronze. So that is a really good indication of how the program is doing overall. Not only are you guys starting the program and taking your personal health assessment, but you're engaging in the behavior change campaigns throughout the year, and you're consistently participating so that you can earn these rewards prizes at the end of the year. So let's go ahead and shift gears a little bit and talk about the coming year. You guys have a great program set up. We're going to be doing 3 new campaigns as well as 3 2-week challenges this year. We're going to be sending more information on the program overall as far as the timeline and the calendar. We will be starting our first campaign next month in February, so we'll be sending you more details on that. But we wanted to basically go through the Program Center today as a refresher course, teach you guys about some of the new tools that we have and how you can get the most out of your Program Center. So again, these are the events that you guys did in 2015, and then we do have additional challenges and campaigns coming in 2016. So as you can see, your program is very robust, very well-rounded, and it definitely offers something for everybody. So the first thing that you're going to do for this 2016 program year is to complete your personal health assessment. As a reminder, this is done at the beginning of each year so that you as an individual can see over time how your health is improving and what areas you may still need to work on. If you are a returning user, which means you have participated in the Stayin Alive program before, you're going to go to wellsteps.com/welcome and click Login in the upper right-hand corner. At that point, you'll provide your username and password, and you'll be taken to complete the personal health assessment directly. If you are a new user or someone who has not participated in the Stayin' Alive program previously, you're going to go to the same website, wellsteps.com/welcome, but you're actually going to click the register button, which is going to be in the upper right-hand corner just under the login button. Once you do that, you're going to enter your username, which is your work email, and then you'll complete a short registration page where you can provide your cell phone number for text messages. You will set a password as well as password hints on that registration page. And once that is done, you will be taken to complete the personal health assessment. So everybody across the board does this. You guys know that it is very short. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete, and it's going to give you really great feedback. So when you're done completing your personal health assessment, you're going to be taken directly into your assessment results in your program center. As a reminder, you will see your overall health grade here, and then you will be able to click on the gray triangles to see the specific areas that you are A, B, and C, red, yellow, and green for each of the areas on the personal health assessment that you will have just completed. You will have your feedback as usual, so take a few minutes to review that and see if there are any tips and tricks that you can use starting today to improve that health behavior to get from the red or yellow, B or C grade to the A grade. I wanted to note the toolbar here at the top. As you can see, you will have the option to print again, and you will see the history button, which is going to take you to a page that looks like this. And this is what I was talking about previously, where you will see your data from the personal health assessment from year to year. So you can see what areas you may have stayed about the same, areas you have improved, or areas that you may have declined in that you need to kind of be aware of for this coming year. Also, at that top toolbar is the Set Goal Now button, which takes us to the first tool that we're going to talk about today, which is My Goal. This is a tool that you have seen before. As a reminder, it is a 21-day goal setting tool that is tied to the personal health assessment, meaning that you will see the areas directly from the personal health assessment that you are doing well on, as well as a few areas you may need to improve. Meaning that you received a B or a C grade in those areas. And My Goal will actually let you select one of those, and then you'll be taken to a page that looks like this, where a 21-day goal can be set up for you. And the goal is the green value from the personal health assessment. So as you can see in this example, this individual was not eating 3 servings of vegetables per day, which means that they were in a B or C grade on the health assessment. So this was offered as a My Goal option for them. If you decide to select a My Goal, you will receive an email once a week for 3 weeks, reminding you that you have set that goal, as well as providing some ideas on how you can better reach that goal. Now, the next tool we want to talk about is My Tracker. And this is a new tool that we have at WellSteps. It was available from about the last quarter of 2015 on, so you may or may not have seen this. This is a really great tool because it gives you as the individual user a lot of power and flexibility. As you can see, you can set an exercise, an eating, or a My Own Thing goal. Now what you'll do is you'll select the area that you would like to track, and then you'll select your unit. For example, exercise, you can track minutes, miles, steps, or kilometers, and then you simply set a daily goal. Once you hit Start Now, you're going to see this page. It will show you your daily goal. We will also calculate your weekly goal for you, and then you'll see this progress bar that will grow throughout the week as you track your data. Now, one of the best things about this My Tracker tool is that if you have a fitness device, meaning a wearable like a Fitbit or a Jawbone, or if you already use MapMyFitness, Ride, or Run, then you can actually sync those apps and devices with MyTracker. To do that, you'll just click on the Sync My Device button here. You'll allow permission for us to gather that data, and then from that point forward, every night at midnight, your data that is being tracked either through your device or app will automatically be sent to your MyTracker. So it's a great way to kind of have everything in one place, as well as being able to track throughout multiple weeks. Now, if you do not have a device or an app that you typically use, that's okay. You can still participate. You will just enter your data on this lower line here manually. When you do enter manual data, be sure that you click the Save button here. Another great thing about MyTracker is that you do have the flexibility on the length of time your tracker is running. So if you are training for a fitness event or some specific thing that will require multiple weeks, you can do that using MyTracker by just simply progressing to another week. So this is a great tool to use, and there is actually a rewards activity that is tied to the MyTracker tool for this year, so be sure to take a look at that. The next tool I wanted to mention to you is the Screening Reminder tool. As a reminder, this will list all of your age, gender, and behavior-specific preventive screenings you should receive or at least discuss with your physician each year. You will have the opportunity to print this. There's a small PDF icon in your program center. There's a spot where you can write questions and make sure to cover those things when you go to your annual exam. This is just a great simple tool that will allow you to be an educated and wise healthcare consumer. The next thing I wanted to mention briefly was the Recipes tab. Now, we have actually done quite a bit of updating to this tool over the past few months. Soon, we will be highlighting a recipe of the month, but we'll also always have many of the recipes that are listed here available 24/7. That way, if you are participating in one of the veggie potlucks, or if you're just looking for a fun dish for the family, you can always come here and have a great resource and a great option for those healthy recipes. Now I want to take just a quick moment and talk about the My Story tool. Now this is something that is brand new, and it's a great way to hit on the social side of wellness. We all know that exercise and nutrition and stress and preventive screenings, those are all great things to have included in a wellness program. But there is a whole nother side of it that is more of a social and emotional side that we really wanted to tap into, which is why we created this My Story app. Now, the way this works, if you have a success story or a milestone, just any piece of good news you'd like to share, you can actually share your story. So you can upload a photo if you would like, and then type in your success. You'll have up to 480 characters to share that success. And then you simply submit your story. From that point, it goes to Kelsey and myself, the two WellSteps guides on your account, and we will just read through those and make sure that they make sense and that the grammar is correct. And once they are approved, they will actually appear right here within this orange box for not only you, but all other Stayin Alive users. So it's a great way to share your success and build that social support within your workplace. As the users click through different areas of the program center, the My Story will refresh after each page, so you'll get to see a wide variety. And then the last thing I wanted to mention is the How This Works icon. Now, hopefully you guys have noticed that each of the pages that we have, there is a short How This Works video. They're about 1.5 to 2 minutes long that will just give you more information on how to use that tool and get the most out of it. So if you do have questions on how to use any of these tools, this is a great resource, or you can always contact Kelsey and myself. We will have our contact information at the end of this webinar. Another new addition to WellSteps is our free WellSteps app. This is available in the Google Play Store for Android devices, as well as the iTunes App Store for iPhone devices. Now, you log in just the same way with your username and password, and the great thing is, everything that you can do on your online program center, you can do on the WellSteps app. So you now have the option to take WellSteps with you wherever you go. If you're traveling for work, if you're on vacation and want to stay up to date, it's always right there. As I mentioned previously, we will be doing new behavior change campaigns and challenges this year. As a note, those have been selected by the wellness team as well as based on your responses to the surveys and your personal health assessment aggregate data. Everyone will do the campaigns together, and they do still consist of the simple weekly tasks and quizzes. You'll note that we will be sending posters and email communications before each of the campaigns and challenges. And as they were done last year, they will be done right within your program center. So your weekly tasks and any videos will be listed, and then you'll see the weekly quiz as well. As a quick reminder, you can go back to previous weeks of the campaign as long as the campaign is running by selecting the weekly circles here in your program center. So let's talk a little bit about the rewards program. As we mentioned, there was a lot of great success last year, and we took a lot of the success and the feedback that you received and made a few adjustments to the program. As far as the process, it is the same as it was last year. Your rewards will be listed here on the right-hand side of your program center on the rewards page, which will look like this. You'll see all of the activities available for the month listed. And just as you did last year, you'll simply select and check off the activity once it has been completed. I wanted to note the two types of activities that you guys will see within your program center. The first one, as shown here with the example, I had a vision screening or dental exam, is a non-verified activity, meaning as soon as you check off the circle and hit submit, you are going to see these points updated on your point total with in the upper right-hand corner. So there's no verification. Those points are awarded as soon as they are checked off. Now, the second type of activity, which is shown here as completing a company event or healthy activity, is a verified activity. So as you can see with this example, that has been submitted for approval. However, it is still pending as noted in the orange pending box. You will also note that those points have not been awarded. This just means that some kind of verification is required. In this case, there is a form that needs to be uploaded. So you can complete the form and upload it directly from your computer, or if you are using the app, you can simply take a picture and upload that picture. Let's talk about the top toolbar quickly. As a reminder, you will always see the current month's activities listed. You will have the opportunity to go back to the previous month and submit activities and look ahead to the coming month. However, you will not be able to submit those activities. As always, any pertinent links and forms that will be used within the programs can be found on the Links tab. There's our How This Works video for this page. And then we're going to skip the Prizes tab for just a moment and come over here to the Points tab. Now, as you can see, the points, you will have until the end of October of this year to earn your points. And you will have the opportunity to see any previously earned points throughout the year, as well as a full list of any pending points. So as a reminder, these activities where your points are not awarded automatically, you can see a full list by clicking this pending points icon. Now let's talk about those prizes. I'm sure you guys are excited to hear about these. Throughout the year, you will see your point indicator bar grow, indicating which level you have reached within the rewards program. The points needed for bronze are going to be 4,500. To reach the silver level, you're going to need 6,000, and to reach the gold level, you will need 7,000 points. Now, to talk about these a little bit more in depth, one of the adjustments that was made to the program this year was to require the personal health assessment and a biometric screening in order to receive one of these end of the year prizes. So as you can see, you must complete the 2 required activities for every single level. As a reminder, we do have our wellness plan tool up here. It has been titled Activities Required for Incentive, just to really drive home that point that each of the users must complete a personal health assessment and the biometric screening and earn the required points before the incentive for that level will be offered. So now that we've talked about where we came from in 2015, a little bit about where we're going and how to use the Program Center, what does that all mean? Well, what you can do today is you can register with WellSteps if you have not. You can log in and complete your personal health assessment for 2016 if you have previously participated. As a reminder, you can invite a spouse or loved one to participate with you if you have not already done so. And then throughout the year, we want you to participate in the campaigns and challenges, as well as any of the lunch and learns and potlucks that are going to be available. Each month, you're going to have the opportunity to earn points for your healthy rewards activities. And you can always improve your health by setting a personal wellness goal, either using My Goal or My Tracker. As a note, we will be sending the welcome email for this year out on Wednesday. It will have some more specifics of the program as well as the information that was covered today. But if you do have any questions, please always feel free to call or email myself, Jenny, or Kelsey, who is another WellSteps guide on your account. Again, we appreciate you being here today, and we are excited to get started at the 2016 Stayin' Alive program. Thank you so much, and have a great day.